Fires to center.
Bring out.
And Kirby Doc takes some contact there from Couturier. That could have been a lot worse, though.
He's going to do it.
Oh, boy. And now Nick Seeler jumps right in.
That's good on Seeler.
And
Sealer's not going to let Couturier fight Jack Guy. Jack Guy.
Only for unsportsmanlike conduct.
Okay. And Jack Guy just wanted you to talk to people on the ice.
What?
I'm with Marty here. Jack Guy didn't drop his gloves until Couturier.
I will remember you. Will you?
Whiskey.
I mean, what can you say about that? How much does an NHL official make? Could I be an NHL official? What was he thinking? Had a while to process this. I think that what should have happened is Couturier should have got roughing. Jack Guy should have got roughing. Sealer should have gotten ejected. You're not allowed doing that. Anyway, ridiculous call. Water under the fridge.
Just remember, Leahy, what comes around is all around.
Don't you mean what's all around comes around, Ricky?
Really incredible game tonight. The boys showed up strong, and although there was messy parts of the game, I think that they broke the Flyers down, and that's how they came out with the win. We're going to get to the clips. I'm going to show you a bunch of gameplay, give you my thoughts and opinions about what happened tonight. But first, I just want to thank you again for all of your continued support. Got a lot of subscribers off the last video and a lot of likes. Let's try to one-up that. If you like my videos, maybe share with your friends. Thought that intro was funny? Try to be funny. I don't know if I'm funny. Nobody tells me whether or not I'm funny in the comments. You're giving me a complex. I guess I'm kind of corny. I'm a dad. I have 2 kids, so I come by it honestly, the dad humor. So another game where the Montreal Canadiens come out strong and show that once they get into the routine and keep that routine, try not to lose your cool, try not to lose your head, they can win games. They can definitely win games. So starting off at 10:42 in the first period, Captain Nick strikes first.
Il était encore hésitant là sur cet arrêt. Voilà Strobel, tire, un retour généreux.
Great goal by Suzuki. Behind the play, what you don't see here is Doc putting in the work. What I'd hoped for from last game is that Doc would get his confidence back, and it kind of looks like that is happening. I think that graze at center ice was kind of a wake-up call, though, because you can't be skating around with your head not on a swivel at center ice. We haven't forgotten what happened with Ridley Gregg, right? So things start to slow down a little bit, and I'm starting to get a little bit anxious because I think that they're resting a little bit too much. And when you're not resting, something can happen, and that's what exactly happens.
Going back to Sanheim. He's got some room. He'll fire and score!
Tying it 1-1 in the first. And that's going to be it for the first. We move on to the second period, tied at 1. So the second period starts. Good energy again. Feel like they're pumping. That third line is looking really scrappy with Anderson and Gallagher. Anderson again shows a lot of defensive responsibility. Gallagher trying hard as always, falling all over himself, and he gets rewarded for his efforts.
Oui, ça semble être tendance là par le temps qui court pour Stéphane Robida. Voilà le tir.
Mayu slaps one from the blue line. I thought this went right in initially. I guess I wasn't paying attention, but it goes off of Gallagher and in. Now, if you ask Gallagher, he'll probably tell you he meant to do that. What a tip. Really good misdirection. You can't blame the young Flyers goalie for that one. So the play continues to be interesting, back and forth. Montreal seems to have grounded Philadelphia down a little bit. Montreal continues to get these chances. Josh Anderson's bringing the puck into the offensive zone and catches a high stick from Jamie Drysdale. Draws a 2-minute penalty. Would have preferred that Anderson would have got a goal here, but good on him for drawing the penalty. And what happens next?
Derrière ensuite, Suzuki, tir bloqué. La rondelle est libre près du filet. Caufield la reprend. Et un tir, oui, et le but! La rondelle a pénétré.
That's right. Cole Caufield gets another goal. That's going to be his 8th of the season. That must put him at like what? I don't know. 3rd? 4th? Higher? I don't know. I'm not following the goal race. I should. I usually do. I probably put some graphic up on screen somewhere. Over here. But I mean, you can't complain, right? He's getting goals. He had other opportunities this game where he didn't kill it, but I'll be more critical of those misses when we get to the playoffs. And then before the second period concludes, offensive playmaking genius Brendan Gallagher breaks his stick on a slap shot at the blue line, beating Jake Evans. A beautiful 23-mile-per-hour pass right on his tape and put it in.
Evans rejette du revers. Savard fait glisser derrière à Gallagher. Gallagher tire passe, tire et le but! Quel beau jeu!
Magnifique. We're on to the third period. So we're now going into the third period. Excuse me. Let's try that again. So we're now going into the third period, and I'm hoping for kind of more of the same, you know, some consistency. That is the exact opposite of what we get in the third period, to the point where I'm a little bit disappointed with this game. Philadelphia is battling back. They have a lot of time in the offensive zone. Montreal defense is doing a good job of avoiding super high danger opportunities for the attackers. But at 17:48, they finally cracked the defensive line of the Montreal Canadiens. Travis Sanheim gets in very close down the slot, and you can't blame Primeau very much for this one. And then at 18:17, essentially seconds later, Konecny is allowed to dance right in there and stuff one in. Just kind of disappointing. You don't want to see that, getting so close to the finish line and seeing those types of mistakes. But Philadelphia continues to pour on the pressure. The boys are throwing their bodies at the puck. They're getting all over it. There's only a minute left. They hang on, they hang on, they hang on, and they hang on to win. So the outcome ultimately is what they want. But I have a feeling that going into that dressing room, the moral of the story that Martin St. Louis is going to be striking with the guys is that consistency is key. Fell off a little bit there near the end, but they win. It's 2 points. Primeau looked great in net again, but that is technically his first win of the season. And I think it's a worse save percentage than his losses. So I don't know. What do you do with that? But he looks sharp. I like Primeau a lot. I think he deserves to continue getting his opportunities. And I think they will continue playing him maybe every third game or so. I'd like to see with Montembeault, I'd like to see him getting to the point where you're not like, oh, Primeau, Montembeault, what's the difference? You're rolling the dice, right? I would like to see more consistency from Montembeault. I think the big successes, again, I've been the same individuals who I've been calling out a lot lately. Anderson, Doc, Suzuki, Caufield. Savard looked good for much of the game. When they started breaking down there near the end, Savard was guilty of a couple of things. Who else? Evans. Got to hand it to Evans. Gallagher looked really smart tonight, although fluky stuff, right? That's hockey. That's hockey. That's the way she goes. Yeah, but that's it for me. They called Lucas Condotta up. Didn't end up using him. Josh Anderson played tonight. Don't even really know why Condotta was called up. I believe he did go on the trip. We're waiting now until Tuesday when Montreal faces off against the Seattle Kraken at the Bell Center. And it's like a Halloween themed night, I think. That's exciting. I want to hear from you. If you haven't already left a comment, what do you think about that guy penalty debacle? That's a weird one. But is it really the stupidest call you've ever seen? There's been some stupid calls this season already so far. When I thought I started to understand the goaltender interference call and started to see some consistency, I think it was a game against, no, it was an Edmonton Oilers game. And the goal was called off, but nobody was standing in the crease. And I think somebody was just taking some whacks at it. I might be misremembering. But anyway, it was called off. The goal was called back because of goalie interference. And for a while there, they were pretty consistently calling interference when an individual was in the blue paint and there was contact made with the goalie. And I kind of like that. I kind of like that for goalie interference. At least it's something that the people can understand. I will defend officials for having some artistic judgment in their calls. Like, say it's overtime and an attacker is coming up the slot with the puck. His opponent accidentally grazes his glove with his stick. I'm fine with the official not calling that in a high energy, everything matters moment. If the penalty doesn't really affect the play, let them play it out. There was a soft call made on Suzuki tonight for interference. He was battling to get the puck with the Philadelphia player, and the Philadelphia player, I think it was Hathaway went down pretty easily, and Suzuki got called for that because he kind of muscled him out. And this is where some artistic judgment comes in on behalf of the official. How come I don't see more embellishment calls? This is a tough game. You want to see them playing tough. So when they go down too easily, mix it up. Come on, ref. Let's see some more embellishment calls. That's going to do it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate all the support that you've been giving me. Lots of funny comments in the comments section. You got some real chuckleheads. I'm going to say chuckleheads in the comments section, cracking me up during my day. Like the video. It helps me with search results, findability, watch page results, subscribe if you're not already a whiskey fiend, and as always, I'll see you down below in the comments.